Hi, and welcome to a brand new pick a card reading. And this one's topic is for those of you who are in a relationship. All right, you probably have just started dating, or you have been dating for a while. You are in a relationship, and just to give you an idea or an overview of how you view your partner, what your partner thinks about you, and where this relationship is headed. So if there is any problem, if there is some sort of an issue, you feel like they feel a certain way but you're not sure, you're not talking about it, but your gut is telling you something, or just to have an idea of what your partner thinks about you and where the relationship is going. Also, please do keep in mind that these energies are very general. So even if the outcome of each reading, whichever batch you pick, that's right in front of you, it's momentary. It is from the time you watch this, probably in the next, like, 3 to 6 months, or it could also be a year, depending, all right, where you are in your relationship. For those of you who are single, you can also watch this, to be very honest, because you could also see if whoever is coming into your life next, what is the relationship going to be like, and who they will be, where the relationship would be heading towards. All right, so this sort of applies to both singles and coupled people, but to be very specific, this is for those of you who are dating, who are coupled. You could also be married, by the way. You can even watch the reading. This is basically for people who are in a partnership. All right. So, I have 3 beautiful lanterns in front of me. The red one, so this is the first batch. The white lantern, the second batch, and the black lantern, which is the third batch. So choose whichever lantern, whichever color you get drawn to, or if you want to pick by the number, so that would be 1, 2, and 3. So just pay attention to the lantern that you would like to pick. Alright, so I'm hoping you've made up your mind, and I'm going to start with the first batch, which is the red lantern. Oops, sorry. Alright, those of you who chose the red lantern, let's go. So the first cards that I'm going to pull out are the way you look at your partner. Ooh, I see some major trust issues with you guys. Alright, those of you who are watching this and who are thinking about your partner or your boyfriend or your girlfriend in question, you feel like your partner is still hung up on their ex, or there is some previous relationship that they're still hung up on. That's the feeling I get. I feel like you can see that your partner has still a lot to look forward to in terms of being with you, but you feel like they're still hung up on the past and they're not moving ahead of that. Some of you could also be in a third party situation, guys. I don't know, or maybe this is just something that you feel like your partner is not 100% into you. Your partner is still probably talking to somebody else simultaneously. Maybe you've just started dating and they're still sort of figuring it out. Also, you do feel a very strong connection. Maybe you guys are very sexually attracted to each other. There's a lot of passion, there's a lot of lust, there is some sort of pull towards each other that you and your partner, actually both of you feel, or you feel towards them. and you just don't feel it's healthy because you feel like they're not being clear with you. They're probably hiding something. That's what you feel about your partner. For those of you who are married, you're probably your marriage has just gone through a lot, and you feel like your spouse is cheating on you, or your spouse is hiding something. All right. Or they're not being clear, they're not being honest with you. But this is also a very karmic connection, guys. I have to tell you this. Whoever this person is, whether it's your spouse, somebody you just started dating, just met, or someone you have been dating for a while, this person is, see, you and this person are meant to be, and nothing could have stopped from them and you coming into each other's lives. All right. So this is your current energy, how you feel about your partner. Let's see now, how do they feel about you? I definitely feel there is some sort of a third party situation with you guys. I'm sorry, but it feels like there is. See, the way your partner looks at you, he or she, they're still deciding about you. They do feel you're very abundant. They look at you as somebody who's very mature, very grounded, very sorted. They see you as somebody who's extremely positive, passionate, victorious in a way, in whatever you have achieved in your life. They do look at you in a very, very positive light, which is great. But they also feel that you lack patience. They feel like you're not seeing what is being offered to you. You are asking for probably like something, or maybe you have some very unrealistic expectations, and whatever they're giving you, right, whatever they are offering you at the moment currently, you're not happy with it, and they feel that you're being a little bit of a brat because of that. But apart from that, and this is the decision card, so I do feel like probably they could be two other people in their life, and they are thinking about it, but they have a very good opinion about you. They do. Some of you could also be, there's a very strong Capricorn vibe in both the cards. Gemini, and yeah, mostly it is Gemini and Capricorn is what I'm getting. So either you are a Gemini or a Capricorn, or your partner is a Gemini or Capricorn. But that's the combination I'm getting from this. But they definitely want things to work with you. I think whatever you feel about them, what your gut is telling you, is probably right. They are talking to other people, but only talking, nothing else. And they are in a very decisive mode. They are waiting. They're just waiting. They want to take their time, and they want to see how things go, how things pan out. But they view you in a lot better light than you view them, to be very honest. All right. So let's see what's your sorry, this was, I think, an extra card that they also, okay, the Fool card, this was an extra card that fell off when I was shuffling for how they view you. They also view you as somebody who's extremely positive, somebody who's also very innocent. You guys probably love animals a lot, and they know that about you. They feel like you are in a hurry to get somewhere, and you're not being astute. You're not probably weighing the pros and cons and seeing the dangers that lie ahead with them. All right. But they have a very good opinion of you, I must say that. All right, so now what's the outcome for your wow, okay, the outcome is quite positive. The Empress, the Page of Cups, and the Star. See, there's a lot of love, there's a lot of abundance in this relationship. There's a lot of this person wants to offer you their cup of love. They do. They do want a new start and a renewal. And the star talks about wishes coming true. So either one of you, both of you, whatever you're wishing for the same thing, to be very honest. But right now, probably because the communication is not as much, and because it's still very raw and it's still very new, it is still in it's in the mode to flourish, and it will flourish, because this is the Empress card. She is the card of abundance, fertility, children, happiness, love, sex, all of that, everything that's perfect and beautiful. Page of Cups is an offer of love, and because this Page of Cups is facing this side, this person is offering the cup of love to you. All right, and I do see some sort of a beautiful outcome. I mean, everything will end ultimately for the best. So when I was shuffling for your outcome, the Three of Swords also fell off, but I think that's just your current energy. It is how you are feeling, it is how they are feeling. Because of what I said, they're probably still pining over their ex, but they will get out of it, don't worry, just give them time. Okay, for those of you who are married, things will work out, not to worry. Everything will fall into place, just give it time. If you have some sort of unrealistic expectations from your spouse, please kindly tone it down, or just don't expect anything from them as much. Maybe they're going through something in their life. It could be even work, could be a boss who's really troubling them at work, and probably they are going through something and they're not telling you, and that's why you feel like they're cheating on you or something is happening. Alright, this third party situation doesn't necessarily always mean having an affair. It could be also at your workplace. It could be a third party, like it could be somebody from the family who's doing something, who's trying to ruin things for your partner or you and your family. Now, very quickly, for those of you who are single, who's coming in for you is this person. You're going to have a very, very strong sexual connection, pull, and a sort of a bonded sort of a relationship with this person. You're going to be extremely attracted to this person. This person coming into your life has to come into your life irrespective of what you feel, how you feel, because it's karma. It's karmic and it has to happen. Again, same thing, you will feel like this person is hiding something from you. They're not being upfront and not being honest, and you would feel like they're probably talking to somebody else and they're weighing their options, or they're still pining over their ex. But when the person who has to come into your life, whether it's a girl, guy, whoever, depending on your gender, whatever you prefer, when they come in, they're going to come in with a very positive attitude. They're going to look at you as somebody who's very abundant, as somebody who's very positive, somebody who's innocent, somebody who's very straightforward, somebody who's very grounded, somebody who's very who comes from a well-to-do family, who has been moderately successful in their field, but also the same thing, they feel like whatever they are offering you at that very moment, you're not happy with it, and that makes them feel bad. And of course, the final outcome is that everything is going to be great. Whatever the initial hiccups are, everything will fall into place, not to worry. All right, they are offering their cup of love to you. Just be patient. Patience is key in this particular spread of the Red Lantern. Alright guys, so this was your reading. I hope it resonated with you. I hope you liked it. For those of you whom it did not resonate with, you can always jump onto the other two batches, the white or the black lantern. You can choose whichever you want and whichever resonates with you. Alright, so I'm going to sign off here. Please do subscribe to my channel. Please do like this video if you enjoyed it. Also, these videos are only for entertainment purposes, so do not take them too seriously. Um, Subscribe and do leave a comment if at all you feel like you should let me know about something. You would like to suggest something, please do. Alright, bye bye, Red Lantern. Hi guys, for those of you who chose the White Lantern, let's see how you view your partner. Two of Cups, the Emperor, wow. 10 of Wands, Queen of Cups. Alright, batch 2, the White Lantern. So the way you look at your partner, firstly you think you have a very strong bond with your partner. Okay? This is like a twin flame soulmate relationship. You have a very strong bond with them. There is a very strong understanding between the two of you. They're probably much older than you. They are very successful in whatever profession they belong to. While some of them could be the bosses and CEOs of their company, this could also be somebody from the armed forces. This is somebody who has worked very hard, who has gone through a lot in their life and have achieved a lot of success with all the trials and tribulations. You feel like they take on a lot of burden on themselves, or they have been, and you want that burden to come to an end. You want them to relax. They're also a very emotional, sensitive person. They have a very hard exterior, but they're very soft on the inside. They probably don't show it. They come across as somebody who's very quite hard and quite insensitive, but they're not. Only you can see it, because you are literally like two bodies, one soul. Some of you, your partners could be Piscean, Cancerian, Scorpion, or some of you could be an Arian. Your partner could be an Arian. So now let's see how they view you. The Lovers, Ace of Cups, Two of Swords, and so this is a very nice partnership, I must say. I love these cards. I think you guys are very much in sync with each other. You both understand each other really well. You both have very high regards for each other. You understand each other very well. If you already aren't married, your partner wants to get married to you. They want to offer marriage to you. You got the Lovers and the Two of Cups. You both are soulmates. You both are twin flames. For sure. There is absolutely no doubts about it. And they look at you as somebody who's very just, who likes to take their time in deciding. They know that if you want to decide on something, you take your sweet time. It's because you want to be very just. You are not somebody who judges anyone just like that. You'll never do that. They do think that you're their soulmate, and they love you. They adore you. They want to marry you. If not, then they are going to offer to get married to you. But they see you as somebody who has a very strong foundation. Also, if you look at this card, it's the Four of Wands. This talks about a very strong foundation, marriage, celebration, engagement. It also talks about solidarity, a very strong foundation. And can you see these four wands? It's the 1111 card. Whenever you see 1111, the number, the synchronicity of that number is of a soulmate. Like, there are too many cards reaffirming the fact that you both are soulmates, that you both have been together for hundreds of lifetimes. and you both understand each other so well, love each other so much. There's so much of trust and faith that you both have in each other, which is beautiful. Beautiful. All right, let's see what's the outcome of this relationship. So we have the Magician, we have the Strength, we have Death. 3 major arcanas. So there is some sort of a transformation coming into both your lives, and I think the transformation is the marriage. You both have been manifesting this, and it's happening. There is a lot of patience that is, been put into this relationship, and ultimately the transformation is happening. You both are extremely passionate and extremely in sync with each other when it comes to communication. There is a lot of communication between the two of you. You communicate a lot. You're not the kind of couple who don't talk. Even your fights are not fights. Your bickering is not really bickering. It's just they're very constructive fights. Like, even if you have an argument, it's for a reason and for a good, valid reason. So the communication is very strong. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of love. This is actually, I think, really nice. Like the best pile ever. Now, for those of you who are single, this is very interesting. Very, very interesting. For those of you who are single, you are going to meet your soulmate. For sure. Could be in April, could be in May, could be in another month's time. Month to 4 months. A month to 4 months. Max, I'm saying 10 months. So within 10 months, you're going to meet this soulmate of yours. And it's going to be a perfect union. A very just decision will be made. All your burdens, all your trials and tribulations are going to come to an end when you meet the soulmate of yours. Or you'll be at the end of your whatever you're going through, whatever problems you're going through, you will meet this person at the end of that. Just when you're finishing it off, or just after it's ended. This could be a pairing of an Arian and a Gemini, or a water sign and an air sign. But there's very strong water, air and fire signs over here. Alright? But take it as it resonates with you, because we all have, so many of you are watching this. So don't take that too seriously. And of course, like I said, there's going to be a change. The change will be this partner. This partner is not going to take too long, I think, to decide if he or she wants to get married to you. And they are going to propose for marriage. They are going to look at you as somebody whom they want to have a family with, and they want to get married to, settle down with. And you're heading to a really nice place. There's going to be a lot of back and forth communication when you meet this person. Singles I'm talking about. Alright. There will be a lot of banter, I see, initially, as you start talking to each other after you meet. Alright, so White Lantern, this is fantastic reading. All the very best to you. I'm so excited for you. This is so nice. You're going to meet your soulmate, and it's going to be a very, very beautiful union. You don't have to worry about anything. Everything that you've been through, all your problems, everything is now, that phase is coming to an end. And a new one is beginning, and a very beautiful one. And how? It's starting with love. It's starting with an offer of a very strong foundational love. Okay? Alright, guys. This was your reading. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, then please do give a thumbs up. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. If there is anything that you would like to tell me and let me know, you can always drop in a comment. You could also share the video with your friends and family if you want to. And if there's anything that you would like to suggest, certain topics that you would want me to do readings on, please do drop in a comment. And so I'll see you in my next reading. Bye. Okay, those of you who chose the Black Lantern, that's batch 3. Let's see how you view your partner, or for those of you who are single, who's coming in your life next, and where is it headed, how they're going to feel about you, how you're going to see them, how you're going to feel about them, what's happening. Okay, so the way you look at your partner, firstly, your partner is somebody who's quite outgoing, very fiery, very energetic, very full of life, very self-sufficient, have achieved quite a bit and are very successful in their own right. There's somebody who love to party, they love celebrations, they're always out partying and everything. But you also feel like, they worry a lot. You probably feel like they worry a lot, or that they don't sleep enough because they're always out partying. You view your partner or your spouse as someone who's very good with their words, very good with their money, very comfortable. This is a person who's very comfortable in their life and quite happy that way. The worrisome card is only this, and where, like I said, you feel like they worry a lot, or they haven't been sleeping enough because of their partying ways. Now, how does your partner view you? Ooh, Queen of Wands. Some of you guys who are watching this, you're married. You're definitely married, or you both belong to the same sun sign, or you're both, fire signs. So how your partner views you, your partner also looks at you as someone who is very well established, who's quite intuitive, quite very fair, very a very beautiful woman to be around, a very good homemaker, a very good wife, husband, depending on whatever your gender is. You're very good with your money, but they also feel like you're a little stingy with your money. They feel like you are a saver. They like to spend while you are a saver, and they feel like even though you make that money, they also feel like you're lucky for them in money. In money matters, they feel like you're very lucky for them. But your partner also, I get this very strong vibe that these couples are married. You guys who have chosen this, you are married already, or you've been in a relationship for a very long time, you've been in a live-in for a very long time. They feel like you are somebody who's a little lazy, you love to procrastinate, you don't like to go out much. While they like to go out and party, you are a homebody, you just like to sit and chill and stay at home, save up your money, watch TV. So that's how you both view each other. For those of you who are single, this person coming into your life, you're probably going to meet them at a party, at some sort of a get together, some sort of a celebration. There's somebody who is older than you, could be, or the same age, depends. When they meet you, they will be as single as the time when they were born. That is for sure. So there's no third party situation or anything. When you meet, you'll hit it off immediately, because you both are like two peas in a pod. Can you see both of them? They're both the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. They are probably going to give you some sleepless nights, maybe, or maybe you would just feel like this person doesn't sleep enough, or this person worries a lot, okay, or they suffer from insomnia. That also could be. Insomnia is coming in very strongly. The way they're going to look at you is the same way that you are a homebody, you don't like to go out and you just like to chill in quiet places. You are very particular about money matters, but you're very successful and you are somebody whom people like to be around. You're very intuitive, you're very intelligent, you're soft spoken, you're well spoken. You both are going to attract each other like magnets. You will. Okay, let's see what's in store for you. What's your outcome? 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 8 of Swords, and the like I said, you people are really going to there's going to be some sort of a money issue, money problem, or some sort of a little hiccup in between. For those of you who are married, some money issues are going to crop up for you guys. So for you husbands, if you feel like your wife is a penny pincher, then it's okay, let her save up. You're going to need it. Or there could be some sort of a health ailment that is going to be an issue with the two of you. So wherein one of you could probably have some sort of a health condition, health issue that will fester once you both meet. Okay, but this is again a very sweet relationship. This is a karmic relationship. You both have been together in your previous lifetimes, or you have always known each other. Maybe you were childhood friends, maybe you were neighbors, but you know each other either this lifetime or from many lifetimes in the past. But this relationship is not, it's going to go ahead very far. You both are going to maneuver your life, your relationship really well. Ups and downs come and go, but you both will be, even though it would seem like you both are going in two different directions, like if you see even these two, the reason why I said that you guys are probably married, if you see Queen of Wands and King of Wands is looking somewhere, the Queen of Wands is looking somewhere, because that happens in a marriage, right? After so many years, you just get so used to seeing each other all the time that you tend to take each other for granted. So there could be some sort of mental issues because of money loss. Maybe one of you might have you might feel like you're in a catch-22 situation where if you do something that's wrong, if you don't do something, then even then it's a problem. Or it could just be the relationship where one of you feels a little dejected and you feel like anything that you do, the other partner just doesn't appreciate or reciprocate. But all in all, it'll all fall into place, not to worry. It's not the in all and end all, is what I'm saying. Okay, so Black Lantern people, this was your reading. I hope you liked it. I hope it resonated with you. If it did not, that's absolutely fine. You can see the previous two videos of the previous two readings of either the red one or the white one, lantern I'm talking about. If this does not resonate with you, you can always check out the other two. If you did like the video, then please do give it a thumbs up. Like, share and subscribe to my channel, guys, please. If you would like to drop in a comment about the video or something that you would like to suggest, please do, by all means. And until then, I will see you in the next video. Bye, take care.